everyone, my name is Brickna. Welcome to my YouTube channel. What I do here is I pick on like a topic and I kind of explain it my way. And I usually touch on astrology, metaphysics, spirituality, or weird phenomena that we think about, but not to an extent which can help us to expand our consciousness or expand our awareness. My dog and my cat, they're playing. Sheldon, what are you doing? He's just doing his thing. Today I want to talk about 3 A's that help with your growth or healing process. 3 A's. Yeah. So I just use my own acronym, 3 A's. So that's the topic. But before I move on to the topic, I want to share something with you guys. Is that it's been a long time since I made my last video, and like proper full 20-minute video. I've been going through something that's called dark night of the soul. It's a phase of ascension, your ascension process, and spiritual awakening. And while I'm going through it, like I'm still going through it, it's very uncomfortable. I want to share this experience with you all so that people know that spirituality or the awakening phases, or the ascension process, or the spiritual awakening, kundalini awakening, and all that that looks glitter and sparkly and unicorns and light and rainbows and sunshine, it's not always like that. Just how our life is. Our life is not always rainbows and happiness, and there's not always light there. There's going to be rain, there's going to be thunder, there's going to be that's what my name means, by the way. There's going to be snow, there's going to be bumps along the way. And while I'm going through this dark night of the soul, or the hermit phase, it's very uncomfortable. It's hard to settle in that phase. It's like I want to go back to the first phase of my awakening. I want to go back to that cloud, that hug, that soft hug. Right now the universe is shaking me, and it's literally like, wake up, use your intuition. My pineal gland, the third eye awakening, it's called the pineal, yeah. It sounds so weird when I said it, but I might not edit this part, whatever. So my third eye is really awakened, in the sense that my intuition, Sheldon, can you not? Whenever I'm recording, he has to like be the center of attention. Look at how cute he is. He's just like playing and doing his thing. So it's like my intuition is on point. I'm sensing things. I'm more sensitive. I'm feeling not literally seeing auras, but like feeling orbs, or like a hint or like a flash of aura within myself, which is pretty amazing because it's really hard to do it within, and then around people. And it's just like the fear of unknown is so high right now in this phase, because like what happens is our previous programming, our previous conditioning, our minds, our subconscious is as such that we are not used to this new way of thinking. We are not used to this new way of this new pattern of behavior. It's just so unknown and unfamiliar to us, that makes us scared. And believe me or not, I have been so scared. I was so scared. I was sleeping all day, I was eating all day, I was sleeping all day, and I was eating all day. And I wanted to shut everything off. I didn't want to read any of my books. I didn't want to write anything. I was like, I don't like this feeling. I don't know why I'm feeling this way. it's annoying, but I just want to, while I'm going through it, I'm still going through it. Like, it's like I'm vibrating high, but my frequency is kind of off, or maybe like I am thinking it is. I don't know. It's something different. So I'm just sharing it with you guys so you know that it happens, and it's very, very normal to feel this way. It's okay if you're going through this, because you and I together, we can get not get off of it. We can go through it and reach a higher consciousness. And while we are having this transformative transitional month, that is September, and I think there's this harvest moon, full moon harvest is coming like 14th or 13th, and then there is a mass awakening happening on the 19th of September. So 19, mark your calendars. Whatever ritual you want to do, whatever you want to manifest, you want to whatever you believe in, you want to pray, that's going to be tenfold stronger. Your manifestation power is going to be stronger. You will be able to release all that doesn't serve you any longer. You will be able to receive the light. You'll be able to receive the energy and receive the awakening and receive all that is to come. And we're entering as we're entering a new cycle. So I'm very excited, and I wanted to share with you guys that this happens, this dark night of the soul, but it's called the dark night of the soul rises. So the dark night always rises. So right now, if we're going through this, we're gonna turn it around, and we're gonna say, like, today I was like, you know what, I'm gonna look nice. I'm gonna, do my hair this way. I'm gonna blah, 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 and make a video, because I really wanted to talk to you guys, and I really wanted to make a video, and I was not, something was holding me back. I don't know what was happening. I still can't put a finger on it, but that's how it is. You know what I mean? And it's okay. We're in this together. We can rise together. We are all dark nights right now. If you're feeling the same kind of way, let me know. I am very approachable. Let me know in the comments down below, and we can chat. So yeah, it's okay. I guess I just wanted to let it all out too. It's very different, but I'm grateful. So yeah, we can turn it all around, right? We can be grateful, and we can use this opportunity to actually work on those skills that we've been working on. Work on our powers, our psychic abilities, our inner higher self. We can call it out. We can do a lot of self-work, a lot of meditation, self-soothing exercises, self-love. Declutter your place, clean your place. That really helps me when I go through these, intense transitional phases. But yeah, with that being said, I want to get on with the 3 A's that help you with your growth and healing process. And believe you me, you do these 3 A's, and you'll see a difference. So let's get on with it. This is my spell book. Just kidding. This is just my daily journal, and I wrote these things down because, as I said, I've been really forgetful lately, and I want to be on point. So let's get on with it. So the 3 A's that are going to help you in your growth, your ascension, your awakening, or your healing. These 3 A's you can use in any shape or form in your life. It's mostly regarding you yourself, but these 3 things are so important because it's gonna open your eyes in a way that you're gonna see things, you're gonna feel things, and you'll be able to use your intuition and your higher self in a proper manner. So the first A is awareness. I always talk about awareness. Awareness is like my jam. Wherever I go, whoever I talk to, awareness, and sometimes it's so hard to, like, easier said than done. But awareness is everything. So self-awareness, so awareness, what it is, I'll tell you. Self-awareness, so first thing, I wrote everything myself. This is not taken down from any book or Google, because Google, the way I said Google, I mean, I've read so much now that I can write in my own way, and these are my definitions. These are my way of expression. Okay, so awareness, self-awareness, being able to catch a wandering thought or thought process. Thought is faster than the speed of light. Now, a lot of people, like physicists, and a lot of people are going to be like, what the hell are you talking about? But in metaphysics, a thought, even like a thought is like right now, as I'm speaking, I'm having a thought. Right now, you're watching this and you're having a thought. The moment you started watching my video, you had a thought. A thought led you to my video. A thought made you click my video. So a thought is faster than the speed of light. I always confuse it too. Always like, thought is faster than the speed of light. And light. Basically, both are correct. And what happens is that while we're having a thought, we are putting that thought into creation. We are making that a reality. So as soon as we're having happy thoughts and positive thoughts and whatnot, we're making it our own reality. So when you wake up in the morning with a smile and you thank the Lord for giving you this life and that you're still alive, and then your parents and your family and your loved ones are alive, you have a smile, and then you have this happy thought. So what happens is that your brain gets wired to that happy, positive feedback, that it continues with that feedback for the rest of your day, and then hence your day gets a positive outcome. So a positive thought is equals to a positive outcome. Okay, so self-awareness is what? Being able to catch a wandering thought or a thought process. So catch that thought while it's happening and then name it. What is that thought? Don't judge it. Don't be like, oh, why am I thinking this way? What is wrong with me? Nothing. Don't judge yourself. Don't be highly critical of yourself. I am sometimes, honestly. I'm like so hard on myself. And then I realized that it's okay. It's okay if I didn't make a video in 2 weeks, although I felt like. But that it's okay if I can't get this done right now, because like I'm not really, I can't. I just, my body, my temperament, my mind, my capacity just cannot take it, and it's completely fine. So don't judge your thoughts. Just let it be. Whatever thought is, catch it and let it go. So being able to get in tune with or within yourself to know or catch any patterns, pattern behaviors, triggers that serve negatively to yourself or to the situation. Knowing your own truth, your values, and your truest self. Also catching your denial mode defense mechanisms. So self-awareness is not only about catching the thought and be like, yeah, thought. Now, if you're ruminating on that thought. So, for example, I am very hungry and I'm just pissed at my partner or my friend that like a pet peeve of mine, like, oh my god, he replies too late, or she never replies to my text. Like my mom's taking forever to reply, and something's triggering me because I'm hungry, right? So I'm pissed, so I'm getting annoyed. So when that thought comes like, oh my gosh, she takes forever to reply, why? Be like, what's triggering me right now? Why am I behaving like this? Do I usually behave like this? But don't judge it. Never judge it. Because when we start judging, we're actually creating that thought into reality. We don't want that. We don't want that. We don't want something that we don't want to have its own little creation. You know what I mean? Whatever thought we are going to have, what we're going to say, what we're going to think, it's going to have its own little molecule or particle, or, you know what I mean? Its own little existence is going to be formed into reality. So, don't judge. And let me tell you about this one Psychic who is extremely skilled and powerful and can definitely oh, yeah. So I was like, I'm like, what am I talking about? But yeah, here's an example. I'll tell you about this psychic who's very skilled, highly knows everything, very powerful, and very intuitive, and can create anything. And you know who that psychic is? That psychic is you. Literally, that psychic is you, because only you hold the key to your subconscious and your truth. You know what it is that you want and desire. Yeah, I think when I was writing this, I was really concerned about this part where I wanted to highlight. So this is how it all started. When I was like talking to someone about being true to yourself. Only you know the truth. So when you know the truth about yourself, about what you think, what you feel, what you want, what you desire, what you are, nothing else in this world matters, my friend. Nothing else in this world, on this planet, matters when you are true to yourself, your values, and what you believe in. And when you do that, when you're true to yourself and you know what's going on, your level of awareness is even better. It's so easy to catch those thoughts, catch those wandering thought processes, catch that negative element that doesn't serve you right. It's really easy to catch that and be like, I don't need no one's advice. Sometimes, you know what happens? We are our own critic. We critique our little things and be our own little rival, right? I'm a Gemini, so I have it, I won't say the worst, I have it real rough. I have it like real hard, okay? Being a Gemini is like, not fighting, but like always in rivalry with your twin, which is opposite. Right now, if I call my twin, she gonna come out, right now she's coming out. You see, so right now, a lot of people say, yeah, well, twins, they're dual nature, dualistic, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, the twin is like, but Geminis, we're more than just twins. Yeah, stay true to yourself. Don't give an about anyone. And when you know your reality, when you know your truth, you know your purpose, you know what's right, what's wrong, you know what your intentions are. When you know your intentions, you're set, you're good. Then just let it go. Don't think those doubts and, oh, I'm a bad person. Forgive yourself. Because if you think you're a bad person and karma's gonna come out to get you, or something's gonna happen, it will. Because right now you just had a thought of self-doubt or something that's gonna happen to you, so it will. So don't feed your subconscious anything. Don't feed it. Just let it be. Awareness is everything. It's key to growth, healing, and ascension. Yeah, just feel that thought and let it settle and get on with it. Sometimes it's very hard, not to judge, not to self-analyze and overthink. But we're not all, I'm not perfect, I do that all the time, but with practice, we can master the skill. And in crisis, when we're feeling down, depressed, lonely, low frequency, this skill can be used in meditation, can be used in, while you're doing your foamy bath, while you're doing your self-care, and it works wonders. So you are the master of your own creation. That is true. We are used to fall into the concept of external validation, but in the end, do we really need it? We often hear our friends saying, oh, well, in the end, you'll do what you want. Have you ever heard of that? My friends always say, whenever I'm like sharing, oh, this guy, this and that, I'm not feeling right about this guy, something's off. And they go like, you know what, Brickna, in the end, you're going to do what you want to do. So date him for a while and you'll see. And all those first like feelings and fears, they just like manifest itself. So what I'm trying to say is like when we're going through something hard in life, something unknown, something fear-based, something that's uncertain, sometimes we don't have to necessarily make a judgment there and then, or make a decision, or like analyze, because when we do that, we're just forming its own creation. Whatever is there is all this cosmic connection thing. It's real. It happens. It has a purpose. In time, you'll know. Let it go. Let it flow. Exactly. Then do what you want. Do what you are aware of. Do what your truth is asking you to do. Follow your instinct. Follow your intuition. Never silence that. Or get entrapped with other people's truth or their advices. What they think of you. That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. What matters is what you think of yourself. What matters, what love you hold, what kind of space you hold for yourself. Because in the end, you're making your own reality, right? I say that again and again, again and again. You're the master of your own creation. Second A, acknowledgement. And while I'm saying all these 3 A's, I currently have 3 courses in my this semester, and so I'm doing a bachelor's of psychology, sociology, double major, and I know. So I have 3 courses, and my goal is 3 A's. So I have a habit of the F-bomb, and so I was about to say it, but I'm not saying it. Every morning I wake up and I just imagine A's everywhere. I'm like 3 A's, 3 A's, 3 A's. This semester, 3 A's. What am I doing there? I'm conditioning my brain and conditioning my mind. That way I'm going to be consistent. I'll be waking up early, the time I'm supposed to, and I will be getting those A's because I'm just putting them into reality. And honestly, don't doubt that. Don't doubt affirmations and thoughts and making those thoughts into reality, because honestly, every thought for myself, I mean in a good sense that I've created, has worked for me. My life, alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah means thank you, Lord. I'm blessed, I'm grateful, and I've gotten everything that I needed in my life. I'm so happy to be on this journey. And sometimes we have our own wars within ourselves. We go through ups and downs, and that's completely okay. But this is my way of telling you that it's all okay. It's all normal. We all are going through the same thing. So do these 3 A's in the order. So whatever you want to make it for yourself, do it. You don't really have to follow whatever my technique is, whatever I'm trying to say, but whatever you do, in whatever order you do, it will help you with your growth, your healing, and your ascension process, and your awakening. This will help in meditation. This will help while you're practicing yoga, when you're doing self-care. These 3 A's, these 3 things are vital. They will work wonders, and everything's gonna be easy. I'm just talking too much because I just love talking about all these things. So awareness was number 1, and number 2 is acknowledgement. So what is acknowledgement? Effectively understanding that life is a journey. It's a process. It comes with all shades of grays, rainbows, seasons, time phenomena, human survival. Life, it just is. Remember how I was talking about non-judgmentally being aware of things? So acknowledgement also non-judgmentally. Don't label it. Don't judge it good or bad. Or we humans love labeling things, and we are also the species that runs away from being labeled. That was a subtle relationship joke there. But it just is. Acknowledge the fact that everything is. It just is. It is just the way it is. I'm a little OCD. So I had this blind fallen off, and the guy came to fix it. And so he fixed it, and it's kind of upside down, so I can see the tag. I hate seeing tags. I just don't. And he fixed it the other way, and to this day, it kind of like triggers me a little. Like, why? I just want to like rip it off or like do something with it, but it just is. It's just the way it is. And now that I didn't care about it, or I just let it all go, and I just let it go the way it is, I can just see that there's actually a sticky tag that I can easily remove. In time, things always work for you. I know it was such like a random example, but it's also like a precise example of how things work. At that time, I didn't see that there was a sticky there that I could remove. I saw it but I was seeing it out of anger. I was like, it was my frustration. So you see, when you perceive things in one light, it's going to give you the energy in the same light. So now I'm looking at it with smile, with love. I'm just laughing at it. And I'm actually remembering the time when he was putting it on. It was like so funny. He's like, what do you swing with it? What experiments are you doing? I'm like, I didn't do it. It was the cat. And he's like, yeah, well, blame it on the cat. But now I'm giving it all the love and, the looking at it with a smile. And I just see a sticker right there. I can just rip it off. In time, things all fit in where they need to be. So don't rush. Acknowledge where you are. Acknowledge all these ups and downs and wave patterns. Just acknowledge that success, failure, when both are vital parts of human existence and survival on this planet. Acknowledge your existence being alive. Be grateful that you're alive, and be grateful that you have a free will. There's gonna be a whole new chapter on free will, but be grateful that you have free will, because we get to make our choices. We get to create our own existence. I know everything is all written and everything. Like, yeah, everything is kind of like the plan of the cosmic connection and everything. But hey, free will means you have a choice to make your own reality, to create what you want, to make that bubble, to create that thought in your head, make it into reality. And I love these things. Acknowledge the present moment. The reality that exists right now is the only reality. So while I'm recording this, I'm enjoying recording this. I really am. Right now, what really actually truly exists is this present moment. A lot of other things are happening right now, but I'm enjoying this. So acknowledge the present moment. Stay in the present moment as much as you can. This is the only reality that you're experiencing right now. What like past is gone. Future is still yet to come. Near future, far future, it doesn't matter. But yeah, be thankful. Be grateful. Acknowledge every piece of existence that you are creating right now, that's happening right this second. I am so blessed and humbled to make this video in a good mood. In this light, the sunshine. Look at this. Yeah. And make sure when you do all this, be judgmental. Observe, fall into the oneness of this universe and nature. Acknowledge everything that is. Everything that is. Everything. Be one in that experience. With nature, with ants, with rocks, with yourself, with your pets, with the family. Be one. You're all one. We're all trees and branches and leaves and butterflies and tadpoles and bees, giraffes, wolves. We are all one. You are all, you're the epic creation of nature, Mother Nature. Connect yourself within, connect with the nature, be one with it. Awareness, acknowledgement, and then lastly, acceptance. I know a lot of people talk so much about awareness, acknowledgement, acceptance, this and that. Everyone has a different way of explaining it. Everyone has a different approach, perspective, look out to it. Mine's different, so that's why I'm explaining it my way. And these 3 A's, these 3 things are just phenomenal. Awareness, acknowledgement, acceptance. So, acceptance goes simultaneously with acknowledgement. While you acknowledge the journey and its process, be aware of some harsh truths, flaws, expectations that the subconscious carry. So be aware of the fact that this thought is happening. Then acknowledge that you're in the present moment, that okay, it's happening. It's just how it is. And then accept that sometimes we have a certain reaction to things, which is completely fine. Do not judge. We have some harsh truths. Our past has trained our subconscious to think that, oh, you're gonna do this again. No, I am gonna do this. I don't know. I'm just gonna do this. That's just the way it is. Accept it, subconscious. Don't trick me. Or the tricking part is actually your conscious brain, not the subconscious. But in subconscious, we carry, it's like our source. It's our higher power. We carry a lot of secrets and solutions. I mean, I don't really believe there's entirely any solution to anything, but processes. Subconscious holds a lot of wisdom. So the conscious brain keeps on tricking us that, oh, you're doing this again. This is your pattern. You are a failure. So what if I did it last time? So what if I failed last time? So I bounced back, resilient. Yeah. Be aware of some harsh truths, and most importantly, accept them with no judgment, because all of this comes with the package we call living on earth as humans with free will. We are just humans, right? We have a brain, a heart, and a gut, and our bodies are very complicated. And that's why I talk about these things, to help you guys understand that completely normal to feel this way. But what we need to do is we need to acknowledge that part. We need to accept that part, that we have our demons, we have our issues, we have our flaws, and we know how to bounce back each time. And it's okay. Forgive yourself. Be grateful. When we nurture our subconscious, it can do beautiful things. It holds great power. Condition it, nurture it, accept your downside, your flaws, your regrets, shame, hurt, mistakes, everything. Accept yourself as a whole, because once you do, you'll see a tremendous amount of energy that follows you. And then everyone's going to be like, oh my God, I want to be in her life. She is shining. She loves herself. She accepts herself and all of her flaws and her past, her mistakes, her bad grades. But yeah, haven't you noticed when you're authentic with yourself and you're truest with yourself, no matter whatever you do, the world just comes after you. Always have, always does. Your brain might trick you to self-sabotage, criticize, or induce self-fulfilling prophecies. But be aware and train it to accept as is, because that very moment you are creating you're creating a reality for yourself. And yeah, right now I'm creating this reality for myself, and I have high hopes. I have amazing expectations and hopes, and each time I live this life, I think whatever that thought, I let it slide by, accept it, acknowledge it, be aware about it, and then I shape a thought that I want to create. So we have the power to turn things around. We have the ability to make things work for us all the time. We just have to send that energy out, guys. We just have to like send out that love, that power, that ability out. Create it for yourself. I am so thankful and humbled to be making this video right now while I'm going through this shift. But I want to just I just want to tell you guys that I'm doing good, and next video is going to be something different, and I love speaking on this platform. I've accepted the fact that I was a natural born leader, speaker, light worker, and I gotta follow my heart. I gotta speak. I gotta let my voice be heard. Thank you so much, guys.